All right, welcome back to the Starfighter podcast. It is your host Dom and special guest Brent.
Yeah.
You may have recognized Brent from our previous um, trivia night that we had not too long ago, which that was a lot of fun having you on for that.
Yeah, it
But
definitely
now,
was. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
now we're no worries. We're back to do a special Lego episode, and this is our first Lego episode, so pretty exciting stuff. Glad to have you back on.
hmm
And definitely going to be a lot of show and tell today, and basically anything can happen. We can talk about a whole lot of things. um, but yeah, why don't we kind of get into it? Also, before we get going, if you haven't already, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Definitely going to be asking you guys questions, whether it's in the live chat or on the replay. You can comment below. We definitely want to hear your input. And tell us about your if you're passionate like us about Legos. So, all right, let's get into it. I think to start out, we were going to talk about I guess just our love for Legos. Also, you're going to hear me say Legos instead of Lego. This is a whole thing in the Lego community. I guess it's I guess it's more proper to always say Lego. It's just I don't know if this is if you're like this too, but I just grew up putting an S at the end for
Yeah.
plural. Um, but I know like the super hardcore people will say that that's not right.
Oh, I say it wrong all the time.
But it just doesn't make sense. Like,
Yeah.
why is Lego both singular and plural? Anyways, it's a whole thing. It's a whole
hmm
thing. But yeah, so how did you get into Legos, Brent?
Uh, we've probably had them since I was a little kid. We always grew up with them. My best friend, he always had the Lego Star Wars sets as soon as they came out. So we've grown up with Lego Star Wars pretty much just since I think they came out in 1999. I think it was the first wave. So
Yeah,
that's when I got into Legos.
nice. Yeah, Star Wars Legos have always been my favorite as well. Um, Definitely as a kid. I don't know if this is something that you would do. I'm curious to know, maybe the audience too. You can chime in the chat. Um, but like as a kid, when it came to, I guess more of like the random like figures or just like the stuff that you would just kind of build your own and just kind of use your imagination, like or even the Star Wars sets, whatever it would be. But I just like storytelling in general. So I would always like make up my own stories with the characters and just spend like hours of like just storytelling and building. Um, I guess it's guys' versions of Barbies, like Barbie playtime, I guess. But
Yeah, definitely.
were you like that at all, or was it mainly just building?
Uh, we definitely built a lot of our own spaceships and tried to, have our imaginary space battles of those. It was definitely
Right, right.
space.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Well, we've put some of our favorite sets. We've taken some pictures. I've uploaded those. Also, I was gonna start with this, show you one of my all-time favorite things. This is a custom Kylo Ren lightsaber. I don't know if you've ever seen me show this on the show before. Um, but the story behind this is a huge fan of Disneyland. My
Mhm.
wife and I took our first trip to Disney World together, and I found this. Well, I didn't find this one. I found Luke's lightsaber inside of the Lego store at Disney World, just sitting on like this bench. And I look at my wife. I'm like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Where's the box set for this?" And she was just lying out on the set. I'm like looking everywhere, and this guy comes up and he's like, "Oh, you won't find a box set for that. I just made it myself. It looked awesome. It was Luke's green lightsaber." And I was like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah, did you want me to make you one?" I was like, "Sure." And he's like, "Just tell me whichever one you want me to make, and come back tomorrow, and I'll have it for you." And so I was like, "Can you do Kylo Ren's lightsaber?" So he put it together.
That's pretty
So
sweet.
and it and he is really talented. I don't know if you've ever seen like what is it, like the Lego Builders show?
Yeah. The Lego Masters.
Lego Masters. There you
Yeah.
go. He could definitely be on that. He has the technical skills and stuff too. What's really cool about it is, I mean, I don't know if you can see too well, but there's these different layers to it.
Hmm.
But inside of the blade, there is those black studs with it's like the black one piece, but with the studs all around it. And so there's like a filler inside of the blade, which
Hmm.
is really cool. Like there's really good weight to it, and the structure is really good.
That
So
seems nice.
yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The only tricky part was getting this back onto the plane and bringing it back home. And he showed me and my wife how to like break the blade right here, and then put it back together. So we took a video and we were able to do that.
Nice. That's cool.
So definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
But yeah, let's see some pictures too. You want to go through yours first?
Sure.
You want to start with some of your minifigures?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'll start pulling them up. All right, and then
These are just some of my favorite figures, like from the mystery packs.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And did you want to talk a little bit about the mystery packs too? I haven't ever purchased those myself. In fact, really quick before we get going, like, it's been a while since I've personally purchased Legos.
Hmm.
My friend, he knows that I'm a big fan. Not too long ago,
Yeah.
he got me a couple sets, which is one of the ones I'll be building in a little bit. And then recently I went back home to Arizona with my wife, and my nephew is holding on to, my oldest nephew, he's hanging on to a lot of my sets for me that I couldn't move over here to Washington. So I brought those all back, and I've been rebuilding a bunch of them. So I'll show some of those too. But yeah, I haven't actually ever purchased any of the minifigure packs, but interested in hearing more about that.
I like to do it. It's fun because it's like, I think it's like 5 something at the moment. So just go through Walmart and pick one up and do it on the way home or something like that.
Yeah.
It's nice.
All right. Well, let's see these.
Yeah. That's the Space Bounty Hunter. I think it was, I forget which series it was now, but I like space, obviously. So there's the.
He looks like he's from a video game or something. I didn't know exactly who he was.
Yeah, I don't. He definitely looks like a video game. He's pretty sweet. I should look up to see which series he's from.
Is he in the Lego movie?
I don't think it was, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
But
we'll move on. We'll move on to the next one.
Yeah.
He's a really cool.
He is cool
looking figure.
And then yeah, the samurai. Samurais are just awesome. So, and I think that was the first mystery Lego figure pack that I bought was his.
Okay.
And that's kind of what made me get back into Lego as an adult.
Nice.
I was buying those.
Now, when compared to like something like Pokemon cards, because I think this is when you and I first started talking more about Legos, when I started opening up some of those packs. Do you think any of these like will be worth something, maybe even at the moment? But some of like the more rare figures or even sets?
Some of those figures have gone up quite a bit in price. My brother and I were talking earlier because he had a favorite one when he was a lot younger, because he was getting them well before I was, and somehow he lost it. So he's like, "Oh, I wish I could get it again." And I was like, "Oh, let me check Bricklink," and it was like $12 or something like that on there. So
Gotcha.
So have definitely increased in price. Not huge, but
right. Well, you never know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you know what? Oh yeah, we'll go with this one.
Yeah, that is the oldest set I still have. I think it was from the 2000 or 99. It was a dinosaur wave, and so I have I've held on to that for a long time.
What set is it from?
Let me find that one.
You know, I was almost wondering if this was like a space whale from Star Wars Rebels.
It kind of looks like one. Let me find it. It is supposed to be a Mosasaurus, even though it doesn't really look much like one. It is. Oh well.
No worries
Yeah.
if you can't find it.
Nah, I typed in Mosasaurus and it's not popping up. Oh well. Sorry. I should have been
No
ready with that.
worries. No worries. I missed one of the figures, so we'll go back to
Alright.
one of the minifigures.
Alright. That's the Space Police. So I definitely have the soft spot for sci-fi. But he's
Oh yeah, same.
yeah. I just anything space and Lego, I'll probably try to get it.
Nice. I actually have. I couldn't add all of mine. There's still like a bunch of other figures and stuff that maybe if we do like a second episode, I'll show more of those. But I can't remember the name of it, but there was, because me and my nephew, we'd like to like make up like our own characters and kind of like customize them.
Yeah.
And there was like one specific series where it was definitely like space themed, but or it wasn't just space, it was like these characters, the minifigures were in like these really cool armor outfits, and then they would also control like a robot. And so we would get a lot of those sets, and I wasn't like necessarily invested in whatever like story that they were telling. We would just like make up our own, because they looked really cool.
Yeah. Now, me and my friend, we made our own like Lego factions for our spaceships. And we came back with this whole backstory of why our factions were fighting each other.
That's cool. Yeah, I loved stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was like my whole childhood.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we get into some Star Wars.
Oh yeah, so it's definitely the Lego Mandalorian. The Forge was one of the coolest scenes and stuff that I think in this series 1.
Yeah, definitely. This almost looked. I was almost wondering if this was from the Book of Boba Fett recently, that episode. But I guess I'm assuming it's most likely from like season 1 of Mando.
Yeah, I think it came out this year, so I guess it could be. But it does look a lot like the one from the Boba Fett. That was a pretty cool episode though, with the space ring.
I think that was my favorite episode.
Yeah, it was. I think it was for me too. Oh,
this one's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one is pretty cool. That one is actually Chloe's set, and she wanted me to make sure that everybody knows
nice.
that. But I like it a lot, so I sent it to you.
Is this her only set?
She has the Amelia Earhart plane. She likes those type of sets more, the creator ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I really like the creator ones too.
Yeah.
I got my wife Wave a bonsai tree Lego set not too long ago. We're supposed to put that together soon.
Yeah.
She's thinking of putting that at like her office, like on her desk. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Chloe I got her some of those roses, the Lego roses.
Oh yeah, those are
she
cool,
has them in a little cup on her sewing desk while she works.
Nice. Hey, we got a comment.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Lego me ego. Okay. All right. Thanks for being here. Next one. This is also from Mandalorian. This is from season 2.
Mm-hmm. I think that was a Marauder. I just thought it was a really cool vehicle from a Star Wars, so I had to get it for the Lego set.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I did like that episode a lot too.
I mean that's the episode where we see the connection from Mandalorian and like from Grogu in particular into the sequels.
Yeah.
Because of Grogu's blood, and most likely it's gonna be like a situation where his blood is like helping the birth of like the Snokes and basically like the Palpatine clones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We got another comment. I don't know how to say his name. I'm thinking it's J Rumbo Mumbo, but thanks again for tuning in. He says, check out the brick bounty set, please. Have no friends. I'm sorry about that, man. Well, you can be friends of the Starfighter podcast here. Today's our first Lego episode, but yeah, we'll if we have time, we will search that. Okay, back to, I think this is your last set, at least for today.
Yeah, and that was the Y-wing from the last episode of the Skywalker saga, and I love the Y-wings. They've been my favorite.
Yeah,
ship.
me too.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I just love the Y-wings so much. They're really cool.
And the Y-wings are the bombers, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think that one shot the big laser or something in the newest one.
Gotcha.
I can't remember.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I will show my display, and then we will a few of my pictures, and then we will get to our build. Okay, so this is kind of like my setup right here, but then I'll take you into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to stay with like a canon theme.
Mm-hmm.
So over here we've got, in the far back you've got episode 4, but then in front you kind of have stuff from the Clone Wars, and Anakin's Starfighter, the yellow spaceship right there, has always been like one of my favorite ships.
Yeah.
And then you've got Obi-Wan on that one creature, got Grievous, and then a bunch of like cool clone troopers, ARC troopers, and battle droids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sweet.
And so yeah, a lot of this was stuff that was back in Arizona that I had to put back together recently.
So it's had a journey.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, this next one might be one of my favorites. This is from The Force Unleashed. Not canon, but maybe someday.
Yeah.
So this
That's
is the
cool
Rogue Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost wondering if this one's somewhat valuable, because they don't make it anymore, I don't think. But it has two of the coolest minifigures. By the way, this is a custom little piece that I put together with them on this little platform thing fighting.
That's pretty neat.
But yeah, these are my two favorite minifigures for sure. Starkiller with the lightning, and then Darth Vader all beaten up. His mask is broken. He's like falling apart.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely probably my favorite set. And then we've got one of my newest ones. I just built this the other day. So I just built the walker, and then the walker came with the snow troopers, and then the speeder that you see right there, the snow speeder, is actually the old version of that. It's the original Lego snow speeder, and I believe this was one of your favorite, or first and favorite sets too, right? The snow speeder.
Yeah, that was. I believe that was my first set, and it has a special place in my heart.
It's a cool one for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely cool.
So it's. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, how long did it take you to build the AT-AT?
A few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe like 6 hours, but I was going slow. I was just like kind of watching TV.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool that Luke has his harpoon, and the little panel you can kind of see it's opening right there. It could fully open and it's supposed to, show that,
Mhm.
that he throws the grenade in there.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And there's more troopers that fit inside too, which is cool.
All right.
That's a closer look at the snow troopers. Okay, and then just a few more.
Mhm.
So now we're gonna go into my Batman collection. This isn't all of it, but it's most of it. So this is probably my favorite one. This is one of like the original Batmobile sets. I remember my mom got me this on like a trip to San Diego to visit some of her friends, and I was like so bored. I was like, can you please get me a Lego set because I'm dying here. So yeah, pretty awesome. Missile shoots from the front too.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
So this next one is a custom build that I made to replicate the Dark Knight bike, which it has the Dark Knight Batman on there. Because they did make Dark Knight Lego sets, but none of them really looked like the actual bike from the Tumbler.
Yeah.
So I tried to make one that looked pretty close to it. And I may try to make it look even better later on, but
Yeah.
I thought it did justice for the most part.
Yeah, I think it looks like it.
And then these are just the 3 Batman figures that I have. So 2 of the classics and then the Dark Knight on the right.
Yeah.
And I may have to add the new one from Pattinson.
Yeah. Definitely should.
May have to add Battinson soon.
Pattinson.
And then this is my last one to show. So just a bunch more Batman characters. Penguin, Killer Croc, Two-Face, Mr. Freeze, and Catwoman.
Nice.
But yeah, that's my collection for today. I do have more, but we'll probably save the rest for another time. All right. I'm not sure what our last comment meant, so I'll pass on that one. But today I'll be building. Let's see. I'll be building the new Boba Fett ship from Mandalorian Season 2 with Boba Fett's introduction. And this is his Slave 1 ship, also known as the Fire Spray, or it's a Fire Spray model.
Yeah.
And what will you be building today?
I have the latest TIE fighter.
Very cool. Is that from an episode or a show in particular? Do you know?
I think it's just from the original. I think it's it.
Oh, okay. Cool. I have one of the original TIE fighters that's black and blue, and I was looking at pictures of it the other day, and I was like, why were the colors so off?
Did you know TIE fighter's blue? Yeah. Let's see if I can open the box quietly.
Oh, no problem. So I will put up our extra cameras so you can see our builds.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a little bit of a head start because I feel like I'm going to be slower at building than Brent.
Mine's a much smaller build.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
I mean, my book is...
Mine has 432 pieces.
Okay, mine's 593.
Yeah.
Okay. So I needed the head start.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, I also put together my figures already too. So Boba Fett looks pretty awesome.
Yeah. I like the darker Boba Fett. I think it looks pretty good.
I do have the original Boba Fett figure too.
Do you have the The one with the solid jetpack helmet piece, or the newer one?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, where his helmet is also the jetpack.
Yeah, I had one of those. I don't know where it is now. Lost to time.
I already feel nervous.
Like, I've never built on camera.
Exactly.
So you excited for the Lego Star Wars game to come out?
I am. I even have it queued up too. I might play the 6-minute thing in a little bit. The little gameplay trailer.
I haven't.
Are you excited?
I'm excited for it. I want to get it on the PlayStation, so I haven't done that yet, but I'm excited for it. The first one was an amazing game.
Oh yeah, definitely. Are you thinking you're going to pre-order it?
Yeah, I would like to pre-order it.
Cool.
That way I get the day it comes out. Boom. Got the little TIE fighter guy ready.
Nice. I'm wondering if it's gonna be crossplay. I hope so.
Mm-hmm. That would be fun.
But yeah, I'm planning on streaming some of that too.
Mm-hmm.
From time to time, we'll stream some games.
Yeah. I didn't hear how long they're expecting it to take to play, though.
I'm not sure because you kind of got like your main story, but then also it appears like it's basically like open world too.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a PlayStation 5?
Yes, I take it a PlayStation 5.
Oh my gosh. I'm so
Well,
jealous, dude.
I got it in a weird accident, but so my brother was on top of keeping track of when things got stocked.
Uh-huh.
And so he ordered one from Walmart. Walmart said, "Yep, you got it. It's coming. You know, it'll be here such and such time." So he then got like a week later got an email like, "Oh, we canceled your order because too many were ordered." So he got all bummed and then ordered one from GameStop, and they accidentally both came at the same day. So I got a phone call like, "Hey, do you want to buy this off of me?"
Wait, so he ended up getting two?
Yeah.
Wow.
The exact same day. One from GameStop, one from Walmart. And they refunded it, but then they took the money back out. Walmart did, so it was strange.
Well, good for you, man. I haven't I haven't been able to get one, but that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been looking. Definitely not for lack of trying.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point, which I was talking to my brother about it, but he's definitely feeling like this, where it's gotten to the point where we're almost like gonna convert to Xbox.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm mainly a Nintendo guy myself. But when it comes to Xbox versus PlayStation, I think I've always really liked PlayStation a bit more.
Yeah. I like the PlayStation better.
You have a Switch, don't you?
No, I've wanted
Oh,
to
you
get a
don't.
Switch, but
Oh, you
that I
should,
don't
man.
have. Yeah. I really do like Super Smash Bros. That's pretty much the only reason why I would get it, because I
Well, dude, you know who you're talking to right now? That's all I play. I just broke 2,000 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that good.
It's fun though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the Nintendo Direct the other day, but they showed the Super Mario Strikers remake.
hmm
Did you ever play that game?
Once.
So
It's like,
that and Smash Bros. Melee are my like two favorite GameCube games. Well, actually, I gotta throw Ultimate Spider-Man in there as well, but I put a ton of hours into Strikers as well.
oh, really?
So I'm super excited to play that again, and there's gonna be online play. And you can kind of like make your own teams and play against other teams, so that'll be really cool. Hopefully the online will be good.
Mm-hmm. Won't just be a whole bunch of people that are way better than you.
Well, I meant as far as like the lag goes, you know,
Oh, yeah.
the delay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I might have to stream some of the Lego Star Wars game like the day it comes out.
Yeah, I think you should. I'm looking forward to it.
Everything about it just looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad that they, even though it's been kind of irritating them like delaying it, I'm glad that
Yeah.
they're like taking their time
Yeah.
and definitely like redoing it from
Mhm.
almost from scratch basically.
Yeah.
So for those of you tuning in or watching on the replay, definitely go and check out our trivia episode that we did last week. Last Friday. It was really awesome. Brent, you and Chloe will definitely have to
Yeah.
come back and play again.
See if I can do better this time.
I thought everyone did pretty well.
Yeah.
And then there's another episode too. Oh yeah, and then all of our Book of Boba Fett reviews are now on our channel too, so you can check those out. I didn't really talk to you much about the Book of Boba Fett, Brent, so did you want to tell me your thoughts on that?
You know, at first I thought it was very slow moving. I didn't think it was bad. It just was slow moving. But my favorite episodes were definitely the Mandalorian episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. I mean, it seemed like all of us, the four of us that reviewed it together,
mm-hmm.
did enjoy it.
Yeah.
But we're all understanding of like the criticism and
Mhm.
the negative feedback that other fans have been giving. And
Yeah.
I think we still share that too, because like I think the big problem was, I mean, well, my nephew Ethan, he put it really well, that
Mhm.
basically he said he likes the show, but for all the wrong reasons.
Oh.
um, which kind of like what you were saying, it's like the Mandalorian and Luke and Grogu stuff is like the best stuff, but the name of the show is the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And so what I was saying is, yeah, it's like for Star Wars content, I really enjoyed it. For Boba Fett's story arc and the progression of his character, not so much.
Yeah. Exactly.
um,
I did
but
like the. Oh,
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say I did like the last episode a lot. I have heard some people saying they didn't like it, but I
Oh,
enjoyed it.
I really liked it. Yeah. I really don't want Cad Bane to be dead, but it looks like he is.
Yeah. He probably is.
Yeah, he's always been one of my favorite
Oh, yeah.
characters.
I liked Cad Bane. I don't think him going out to Boba Fett is the worst ending though. I think
It's not, but I almost feel like it just wasn't really earned.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I felt like they could have taken their time with that more.
Mhm.
Whether there's going to be a season 2 or if we saw it like in Mandalorian later.
Mhm.
And I don't know if you knew this, but
Mhm.
something I've been telling people on the show, because I feel like a lot of people aren't aware, but Jon Favreau, when he like basically when he first pitched his Star Wars show, he wanted to make a Mandalorian show, or I'm sorry, he wanted to make a Boba Fett show,
Mhm.
and they said no, you gotta do something more original.
Oh.
And so then he comes up with the story of the Mandalorian. Well, then later on they say, okay, yeah, now you can add in Boba Fett, but he already made Mando really have this dark side and like a
Yeah.
grittiness to him.
Mhm.
And so Mando, Din Djarin, he's become basically like he's taken on that persona of what we thought Boba Fett was.
Yeah.
And now that they brought Boba Fett back in, it's like they can't be the same.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
at the same time, it also feels weird to see him be like so noble.
Mhm.
So I feel like it's kind of a toss-up because it's like I'm really glad that we got The Mandalorian. It's like some of my all-time favorite Star Wars content, but at the same time, it's a bummer that I feel like Boba Fett's story is kind of lacking.
Yeah.
And no one knows why he even killed Bib Fortuna. Like, like why did he have it out for him? That was never explained.
He killed him respectfully in the face.
Out of respect.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd get some answers with that. And I
Oh,
really
okay.
want.
So,
Oh.
sorry, I was just gonna say what I dislike the most, especially watching it again.
Hmm.
What I dislike the most at the very end of Book of Boba Fett is when he says, "We're not cut out for this."
Hmm.
It's like, what has this entire show been about then?
Yeah, that was.
if you don't think you're cut out for this anymore,
Like,
that made me mad.
It's like, man, I didn't really want it. I was hoping we would see more of the huts.
Yeah, I know that they looked really awesome too.
Yeah. But oh well, they didn't do it.
I feel like I'm going pretty slow.
I don't know. Where are you at?
I'm at page 15.
All right.
Is there any like sets that you have your eyes on right now that you might want to get?
One I want to get is the Creator Castle. I do like that one.
Maybe I've seen it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can share screen
Let me see.
too.
Let me
Whenever you want.
see if I can find it real quick.
Oops.
Is it coming up?
Oh, here we go. I got it.
Yeah. That's the one I wanted.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Looks pretty neat. It has you can do the tower, which also is pretty sweet. And like a little village. Or the other builds. So
I do have a pretty cool Lego Ferrari somewhere that I need to rebuild at some point.
oh yeah.
I think that was a creator set too.
I think I remember it, but could be wrong. So is Batman some of your favorite stuff? Lego stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Um, I saw the new Batmobile the other day
Hmm.
for the new Batman movie. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Got a comment from Lulu. Thanks for tuning in. They say building the Millennium Falcon was fun. Yeah, definitely. And I actually have the original Millennium Falcon. It's not built right now, otherwise I would have shown it. I don't know if I'm gonna rebuild it or not, honestly. I've got a feeling that maybe some of the pieces are lost, but I don't know. Maybe I'll attempt it.
I think you should.
It's gonna be sad if well, I guess I could always, go to like do the pick a brick thing.
Yeah.
Lulu said that's the one that they have as well.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a good one for sure. Yeah, that was cool. I remember I hadn't seen my brother Andy in a while, and this is years ago as a kid, and one day he came home to visit, and he showed up at the door with the Lego set and with the Falcon, and then we just like watched movies and built it together all day.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's a cool memory. We should probably address this one. POL says, why do you still play with toys? Good question. As my brother Eric always said, you don't have to fully grow up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're not actually playing with them, we're building them, okay?
There's a difference.
Yeah. Blocked and
building.
reported, by the way. Just kidding. Thanks for tuning in. Today is Tuesday. Hey, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Tuesday says, I have the Force Awakens Falcon set. Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Very awesome. Hey, we've got a bunch of people here today joining us for our first Lego episode. Very cool. I'll get some more comments here in just a minute, but keep sending them in. Let us know your favorite Lego sets, your favorite type of sets. If you guys have any, if you have like a collection. If you're just tuning in, Brent and I, we're building 2 Star Wars sets. I'm building Boba Fett's Slave 1 ship. I'm going super slow on it. It's going to be embarrassing when Brent finishes his set, and I'm only like halfway through. But Brent is he's building the new
TIE
Lego
fighter.
TIE fighter, yeah.
I have the cockpit done. Almost done.
Darn it.
It's a much smaller cockpit.
I like that one. Tuesday says, ain't nobody want to grow old. True that, man. Chris Otten, how you doing, man? Good to have you on here. He says, we built the Death Star and it took maybe three months. Wow. 3 months. How many pieces was that? Curious if you know. He also says, Lego are not toys. It's true. It's a lifestyle. It's a persona.
There are complicated building mechanisms.
Honestly, Legos are just an IKEA build that I actually care about. Really,
That's true.
truthfully, they're just a hardware build that I actually enjoy looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, here's a reason to brag. The other day, we got a kitchen island sent to us, and
Mm-hmm.
it got sent a little bit early.
Yeah.
My wife wasn't home from work yet, and I took it upon myself to be a good husband and to build it and surprise her with it. And
Yeah.
she was very surprised, and I was like, you know what? I just figured it's just because I haven't had to build a whole lot yet since we've been married. I was like, I just figured it was a Lego set that I just wouldn't like looking at later on, but Legos nonetheless.
Mm-hmm. To get it all together without any missing pieces.
No, and it wasn't IKEA. It was,
Oh.
and actually, I do like looking at it. It looks nice in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know what I should do? I'm gonna share the Lego Star Wars thing.
All right.
Thanks, guys, for commenting too. Definitely be sure to leave a like as well on our video. All right, we're gonna share the Lego Star Wars, the new trailer. First, let me turn off the music actually real quick. And don't worry, I will get to the other comments too, guys. Keep firing them in. All right, if you guys haven't seen this, enjoy. Let us know what you think too. But I'm pretty hyped about it.
Yeah.
A young dreamer becomes a Jedi Knight. A Jedi is twisted by the dark side. In The Force Awakens, a hero rises up to save the galaxy. Relive the epic story of all 9 films in the biggest LEGO video game yet with LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Your adventures start by picking the trilogy of your choice. Start with Poe Dameron fighting off the First Order in Episode 7. Jump into Episode 1 as Qui-Gon and his young Padawan escape a failed negotiation. Or start where it all began, as Leia sends R2-D2 and C-3PO on a mission that will change the course of the galaxy. Whatever era you choose, play through the entire saga and experience the hilarious fun only LEGO games can offer. As war spreads across the galaxy, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga lets you experience the many thrills of your favorite battles. New combat mechanics allow for greater mastery as you plunge into the action and defeat enemies both big and small. String attacks together to form impressive combo chains that deal significant damage to enemies. And fend off oncoming attacks using counter-maneuvers designed to defeat foes in styles tailored to your favorite characters. New blaster controls and mechanics put you right in the middle of fierce battles and let you aim with skillful precision. And if things get too intense, take cover and assess the risks and opportunities. When the time is right, take your shot and watch as enemies react to aimed hits. Because after all, there's nothing like having a good blaster at your side. Or choose to use a weapon from a more civilized age, as you wield a lightsaber against the saga's most sinister villains. Fight like a Jedi Knight, or someone still mastering the ways.
But why did he never tell Rey that he was
Jedi's
Force
arsenal.
that he was Force
Remember,
sensitive?
The Force
It's
is
lame.
everywhere. Harness
Why?
its power to lift objects, attack enemies, or influence others. Players can also take their adventures to new heights by progressively unlocking planets as you journey your way through the saga. Just open the holoprojector to access the galaxy map and chart your course. Space travel comes with its own set of exciting encounters. Be prepared to engage in exhilarating dogfights against enemy ships, or take on incredible missions as you pilot legendary vehicles. And when you're ready, make your descent to the next adventure.
That's one heck of a pilot!
Every episode in the saga is full of fun and exciting levels, many with multiple routes to progress through. So you can charge in boldly, or find a more stealthy approach. As you arrive at new destinations, you can choose to either continue onwards through the main story, or take a detour to explore iconic and expansive planets from the Skywalker Saga. From the forest moon of Endor to the desert dunes of Tatooine, get closer to the action and behold the most visually breathtaking LEGO game yet. Go off the beaten path and take on side missions. Everything from bullseyeing womp rats, facing off against scum and villainy, or pondering the great mysteries of the saga.
Tell me, who shot first? Reno!
The more you explore the galaxy, the greater the rewards. Uncover Kyber bricks to unlock new features, including upgraded abilities across a range of
Kyber
unique
brick?
character classes. Whether using a scavenger's net launcher to climb with swift agility, sensing opportunities for impressive shots as a scoundrel,
Yeah, I will be streaming this game.
unleashing shock
100%.
grenades as a bounty hunter, or putting your better half to work as a protocol droid. Each upgrade makes your characters more powerful and ready to take on any challenge. And with over 300 characters to unlock, free play mode lets you play as legends from every corner of the saga and live out your greatest Star Wars fantasies. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga lets you relive your favorite moments from all 9 films and experience fun and new adventures like never before. On April 5th, the galaxy is yours.
Luke, trust your feeling.
All right, pretty awesome stuff.
Yeah.
100%. We're going to be streaming some of that here on the channel. Okay, I'm on page 34, Brent. What about you? Oh no, do I even want to know?
I'm on 36. I'm just a little bit ahead.
Okay. All right. We're catching up, guys. I almost message you and be like, should we try and race? But I was like, no, I'm gonna do so bad. All right, we gotta get some of these comments.
All right.
Also, I want to know, Lulu, is this Linda, my friend Linda, Chris's wife, Linda? I'd like to know. I think it's very possible, but if not, no worries. Let's see. She says we broke it down and would rebuild later.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe she's talking about, possibly, she's talking about the, it is, okay. All right, Lulu is Linda. Thanks for being here. It's good to have you guys here. One more time, guys. Legos are not toys. Lulu says we've also built Jabba's sail barge and the sandcrawler. That's awesome.
hmm
I would love to have Chris and Linda on here for an episode and check out their Lego sets as well. That'd be cool. Chris says, I think the Death Star had over 4,000 pieces.
Oh, really?
Nice.
That would take me forever.
Chris says this game looks fantastic. It really does, man.
hmm
Super excited for the game, Linda says. Chris, are you going to buy it for the Switch, Dom? Yes, I am. Yeah. I don't know why I haven't pre-ordered it. I'll probably pre-order it this weekend. I really hope it's going to be cross-platform.
I hope so.
I mean, I would understand if it wouldn't be, but
hmm
or even if there's I don't remember if they said that if there's an online play. I don't think they have.
I don't remember seeing anything for it.
It might just kind of be like on your own type of thing.
Yeah.
Love that you can turn on mumble mode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like the old game.
right. Because honestly, I don't really know if I need them to be actually talking, you know?
No, you don't need it.
Chris says we also had Jabba's throne room and the Rancor pit. That's awesome. Did the Rancor come with that set? I wonder. They were two separate sets, but you could stack them together and make one set. Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool.
I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, back to the build.
hmm
Has everyone in the chat seen the Book of Boba Fett? Let us know your thoughts. Also, if you have time, go and check out our reviews on the Book of Boba Fett. And again, if you haven't seen Trivia Night from last Friday, it was really awesome. We'll have to do another one soon.
hmm
Now, I won't give any spoilers for that episode, but I will say, Brent, there is one kid
Mm-hmm.
that he meant business for sure in Star Wars trivia.
Oh yeah.
I was really impressed by his knowledge.
And it wasn't me.
I felt like I think you did good overall, but
Yeah.
I think you're one of the few people that knew the Jurassic Park stuff quite a bit.
Yeah.
I need to get Chris and Linda on a trivia episode.
Mm-hmm.
They're two of my friends from Arizona.
Oh, nice.
What?
That's just a comment that came up.
Oh. Lulu says we did watch it. So painfully slow in the beginning. True. Also, tell me this, guys. Why does that scene with him staring out on, like, looking out the window when he's on Camino as little Boba, why do they keep showing it and then, like, nothing ever really happens with that?
Mm-hmm.
I was saying in our review the other day, they need to show that scene one more time in this finale, but like have more to it. You know what I mean? And have it come full circle. I feel like that would have helped a lot to have seen more of that. Just like more context. Have it like, I don't know. It just felt like it was missing something. And then also, I thought we were gonna see that one Tusken Raider again too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe she died. Chris said,
I think probably.
It made me sad that the best things about the Book of Boba Fett had nothing to do with Boba Fett. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me and Brent kind of talked about that a little bit earlier too. Totally agree. I mean, I've always been a really big fan of Boba Fett, but I guess more so young Boba.
Yeah.
Hashtag not my Boba. Brent.
Oh well.
It's
Maybe
fine.
they'll.
It's all
Maybe
about
if they
Mando.
do, yeah. Maybe they'll bring it back in the Mando, make them better again.
Again, it's like he chooses when to flip the switch and be like a tough guy at, like, I don't know. It just seems like super random. Like, for example, when he takes out Cad Bane. Also, again, I really hope that they bring him back because it's one of my favorite characters. But like, so he takes out Cad Bane and it totally wasn't earned. And then a couple minutes later, he tells Fennec, "Yeah, we're not cut out for this."
Yeah.
Fennec should have been like, "Well, why are you wasting my time then? Why have you been wasting my time for 6 episodes?" Because Fennec is really, this is supposed to be a gangster story. Fennec is really the gangster in this show.
Yeah, she definitely was.
Hey, you know what, Brent? I'm not on. I was really, I don't know. I was dumb. I'm not on page 30 something.
Oh.
I was
What
looking at
page?
the step. I was looking at the steps
Oh.
like a noob.
What page are you on then?
You don't even want to know, Brent. You don't even want to know. I'm on page 23.
Oh. So I am ahead.
Oh, you're way ahead. All right, we got the base here, a Boba Fett ship.
Nice.
Got the base going. Okay, I know what we can talk about. This
All
will,
right.
this might get the chat going. Hopefully, it doesn't cause the video to get dislikes. But let's talk about the sequels, Brent. Let's get to the nitty gritty, man.
All right.
Your thoughts?
I think it definitely needed more planning than it had.
Yeah, as opposed to no planning.
Yeah.
For sure.
I liked.
Number one problem.
Yeah.
They had no plan.
I liked.
And they've said as much too.
Yeah. I liked the Force Awakens, but I really didn't like The Last Jedi.
Hmm.
That's just me.
Yeah, I actually think I know might be in the minority, although it has been split. It's actually split.
Mhm.
You don't. The people that dislike it are definitely louder with their voices,
Mhm.
but a lot of people do like Last Jedi.
Yeah.
And I actually think it was the best one out of all of them,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now that's partly because I enjoyed it the most.
Oh yeah.
But but I also kind of break it up a little bit too,
Mhm.
and I would argue to say that whether people enjoyed it the most or not,
Mhm.
I think it's hard to argue that it was the best, most well done film out of the three. Even if you didn't like the story as much, even
Yeah.
if the cinematography,
Mhm.
and I think the pacing was a lot better than the other two.
Mhm.
It's not to say that the story was better,
Yeah.
but those things.
Yeah. I could see that. I wasn't a big fan of it.
Now, did you not like it right away, or... Oh, also... Wave says hi.
Hello, Wave.
Thanks for tuning in, babe. Now, did you not like it right away, or was it kind of like as you went to rewatch it once or twice, you started to dislike it more?
When I first walked out of the theaters, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but then, yeah, definitely when I watched it a second time, it wasn't as.
Gotcha. Now, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
I like. I really do like Rogue One.
Is that your
Yeah.
favorite out of all of them?
I'm not sure if it's that one or Empire Strikes Back.
You know what? Empire is the correct answer.
Yeah. But I really like both of those movies.
Yeah, I like Rogue One too. It's cool. Oh, going back to Jabba's palace, Lulu says that the Rancor did come with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Rancor? What do you guys think of the Rancor in the last episode?
I liked it. I thought it was cool. I really
Yeah, I think
enjoyed seeing him on it.
I think we got some King Kong vibes.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Godzilla vibes, kinda. Wave says, Dom will tell you I love the Solo movie. I like that you don't need to know Star Wars to follow the story. Yep.
That's it. Just kidding. Yep.
I actually I enjoy the Solo film too.
Yeah.
You know what I think the best part about that movie, and I feel like it's it doesn't get talked about enough, but I think Dryden Voss is the best part about that film.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I mean he's such a great actor.
Yeah. Well, I have one wing on my TIE fighter.
Oh my God, Brent. Brent is putting me to shame right now. Chris says, I thought Last Jedi was going to go in a unique direction, but ultimately did not.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was expecting it to be very different than the rest, but I think it went too different with some of the characters.
Now, see, I understand that.
Yeah.
It's like, for me, it's not what I wanted initially,
Yeah.
but I was okay with it. I'm assuming that most people, from what I've seen, most people when they say that they don't like it, I think their main problem is with Luke.
Yeah.
Is that what it is for you?
Oh yeah. I like Luke a lot.
Yeah, me too. And of course, like, I think we all want basically what we got from Mandalorian Season 2. We wanted Luke to like, you know, tear it up and go crazy.
Yeah. Well, I went into Last Jedi thinking they were going to kill off Luke. So I wasn't surprised by that. But I was expecting him to have, like, I think if he was there on crate instead of just the Force thing, I think I would have preferred that.
Yeah, I like saying this. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not necessarily trying to be a troll, but I feel like some people think that I am when I tell them, like, or like when I was doing our Spider-Man No Way Home review, I was saying how I hadn't felt like that audience reaction, like I hadn't felt just the audience and that excitement since The Last Jedi. And I know people are like, wait, what the heck are you talking about? It's 100% true. Like, and I'm not alone in this either. Like, whether maybe some people change their minds later, but people went absolutely nuts during. I was there at the premiere. They went absolutely nuts, and it wasn't just my theater either. But anyways, it's like, I mean, the times that I went a couple times actually, but like, I know a lot of people actually enjoyed when like Luke's use of the Force projection, which I thought actually was cool too. I've heard some people explain it as well, like on the show Jedi Council I used to watch, but you know, basically they were kind of breaking it down like when you think about it, it's like it's very much a Jedi type of thing to do, because I think a lot of times we forget that that Jedi are peacekeepers, and like they don't necessarily try to lead off with aggression and with fighting. And so when you think about it, you know, is it better than Luke actually being there and going crazy? Probably not, but I mean, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of cool for what it was.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Also, I know people hate the, well, I think it's both. It really is both. People hate the throne room scene. Some people love the throne room scene.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed it.
I didn't mind that part of it.
That's really the biggest part where the audience went crazy in my showing. Well, what did you want to see from episode 9? How did you want things to end?
You know, I kind of just wanted to see that, I didn't really want Palpatine back. That's
Oh,
what
you
we
didn't?
got. Yeah.
You didn't.
No, I wanted it to be kind of. I wanted Kylo to get redeemed on his own instead of just, there being another bigger bad guy up there, and if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, it's a bummer too because it should have been Plagueis.
That would have been neat.
And I've heard that originally JJ wanted it to be Plagueis too.
Oh, really? I hadn't heard that.
For Snoke at least, for him to actually be that.
Mhm.
Could have been worse though. Could have been Jar Jar.
I think it should have been Jar Jar. That would have been the perfect ending to it.
Alright, I gotta get some comments.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Lulu says, I think having different directors for each sequel played into the huge dissatisfaction from the fans. Yeah, 100%.
I agree with that.
And I know there's going to be some pushback, but I believe that Rian Johnson should have done all three. And also, I think that if Rian Johnson did do all three, we would have gotten something different too.
Yeah, maybe.
But I mean, I like him as a director the most out of JJ and Colin Trevorrow. JJ's not known for being a closer.
Yeah.
With Star Trek or with Lost.
Yeah, that's true.
And Rian Johnson, I really like his stuff. He in some ways he reminds me of Christopher Nolan, who would be my number one pick to direct a Star Wars film. And I I was happy for him too, because after, I don't think it was too long after Last Jedi, but you know he's getting a lot of crud for Last Jedi from the fans, of course, from people.
Hmm.
And then he did Knives Out, and Knives Out was incredible.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, you should. It's really
Alright.
good, dude. Of course, it's not Star Wars, but it does show his talent for sure.
Oh, I definitely think he was a talented director. Just not Star Wars.
Rian Johnson, although not a bad director, made his Star Wars movie not aiming to contribute to a cohesive Star Wars story. That's true.
Yeah.
I feel like you could say that about JJ as well, though.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think either one of them were thinking. Well, I mean, we kind of know that none of them were thinking past their own movies.
right. And it's like, yeah, kind of what, along the lines of what Linda was saying earlier, is that you really should have had the producers and preferably one director, but if you really had to do it, then get all three of the directors in there in the same room and come up with the plan together from the very beginning. Don't have this, oh well, I'll start it, you figure it out, then after your movie you figure it out.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, again, to be fair, JJ made quite a bit of mistakes himself.
Oh yeah.
And if you go back and listen to the reviews, the interviews with the actors, the actors were happier working with Rian Johnson.
I could see that.
And in one of Daisy's, it might have been her last interview, she was saying that there were, like, for Rise of Skywalker, she said there were days when she didn't know if she was related to Palpatine or not, because they kept like going back and forth on it.
Oh.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
Oh, and I've always been of the mindset, like, they should have kept Rey a nobody. You know, whether you like that or not, it would have worked way better if she was a nobody at the very end when she says, I'm a Skywalker. It works way better for her to be not from a like prominent family and say that than for her to say that while she's actually a Palpatine, and when previously at the beginning of the movie Leia tells her not to be afraid of who she is. That's why I just really think it would have been better if they just kept it a nobody, but
yeah, I could see that.
Chris says what should have happened was Rey falling to the dark side while Kylo started turning good. Third movie would be Kylo saving / redeeming Rey.
Yeah, I would have preferred that.
I like that too, yeah. Oh, Linda said that she loved the throne room scene. It was visually beautiful. Yeah, it was. I know a lot of people, because there's stuff like breaking down the choreography that it wasn't good or whatever. Literally, my pushback for that is you could say that about so many movies, that the choreography is actually not what it appears to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for me, it wasn't the choreography. Again, it was really like the excitement that everyone had watching it in the theater. That was like why I enjoyed that so much. And I think the best part about that scene is the pause, like the subtle pause as she is getting up and grabbing the saber, and like kind of the music fades for just a second, and then they go into actually clashing with the guards.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, that was a pretty good scene.
But do you think that we'll see these newer characters, the sequel characters, again?
I think if we do, it'd be after a few TV shows where they feel what they've I think where they think they have the fans, happy again. I think maybe then they'll put them back in.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll see them for a little bit.
I know there's been rumors that John Boyega, that Finn is gonna have his own show.
Mm-hmm. I probably wouldn't mind that, because then I could actually give him a story, since he didn't really have one before.
Yeah.
But
maybe there won't be so much heavy breathing from him in the show, or yelling Ray
yeah,
a bunch of times.
I think if they just got rid of the Ray.
You go back and watch Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm.
The first couple scenes with him, and like there's just so much non-stop heavy breathing. And I know that was it was a choice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like really annoying to me.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to be him like probably having like some kind of panic attack, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It was just too much.
Because I think if they do a show where they try to have Finn try to unbrainwash some of the other stormtroopers, I think that would be neat.
How'd that work, though?
I don't know. He shoots them nicely.
Just a disclaimer, I may not finish my build today.
That's okay.
But I prefer having a lot of comments from you guys than going fast on the build. Lulu says, it's true, mistakes were made all around. I'm a huge fan. A huge Filoni fan. Yeah, same here. I love everything he did with Clone Wars and what he has done with live action. He gets Star Wars. Give him everything. 100% agree. And Favreau, too. More so Filoni, but still Favreau. But Filoni was directly mentored by George Lucas. But Favreau and Lucas seem to have a good relationship as well.
Mm-hmm. I also like, I think it was Bryce Dallas Howard, I think, did the Mandalorian episode Boba Fett, right?
Yeah, she's been killing it, dude.
Yeah,
She
I
also
like her.
did one of my other favorite episodes, which was the Bo-Katan episode, her first appearance.
Mhm.
The Heiress. Season 2 of Mando. It's called The Heiress.
Mhm.
I love that episode.
Yeah, so I think I like her directing too.
I'm on page 31. By
Nice.
the way.
I'm not on page 31.
I'd actually really like to have Bo-Katan's ship
Oh yeah.
for my display. Yeah. I saw that one the other day. It's really cool.
Mhm. I think I beat you.
You're done? Nice.
Yeah.
Looks good, man.
Yeah. I do like it. It looks very TIE Fighter like.
Do you have a place you're gonna display it?
Yeah, next to my Y-Wing.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Probably have it chase the Y-Wing.
I have a friend that he'll hang some of his ships from the ceiling.
Oh, really?
Pretty cool idea.
Yeah. Put it so you can see it. Boom.
We should have had you build like the Millennium Falcon.
That would have taken forever. I think Wave should say what I win for beating you. If she's still on. Chloe says I should get a gold star.
I blame the chat. Just kidding.
Well, where's your slave one at?
It's coming together.
Uh-huh.
It's getting there.
Nice. The base.
We've got the engines. We can probably end the stream soon. Let's see. Jake Hedge, what's up, man? Good to see you. Says, what's up, guys? Lulu says, looks great. Oh, thank you. I'm sure she means my base. No,
It
she's
looks great.
clearly talking about the TIE Fighter. Hope y'all are well. I finished my Death Star build with Ned last week. I don't know if that's a joke or not. Oh, Jake says don't end it. Okay. Well, if Brent has to leave soon, that's okay. I can
Yeah.
I can keep building for a little bit.
Yeah, I do think I have to get going soon.
Okay. What should we do for our next Lego episode? You got any ideas?
We can get some of those mystery packs, little figure packs.
That's true. Are there ever any Star Wars characters in those?
They haven't had any, but I hope they do.
No.
He said we need to play Lego Star Wars.
You can end it. LOL. Looks like you guys are killing it on your builds. Well, Brent definitely did. I'm way behind, but that's okay. He says we need to play Lego Star Wars. Yeah, for sure. For a while, Jake and I were streaming that game Knockout City.
Yeah, I saw a few of those.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that game is really fun. It's for those of you that don't know about Knockout City, it's like Fortnite, but it's with dodgeball, and it's actually fun and cool. Just kidding for the Fortnite fans.
But yeah, you guys should play Lego Star Wars.
I guess even if it's not cross-platform, it'd still probably be cool. Potentially could put up multiple screens, kind of like what we're doing here, and see where what everyone's doing, you know?
Yeah.
I think I'm most looking forward to just like exploring all of the different planets.
Yeah.
Have you been to Galaxy's Edge?
No, I have not. I've wanted to go, but it's a little far from me.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah.
Will you build a lightsaber when you go?
I would like to. That'd be cool. You've built one, right?
I've built two.
Oh, really?
My wife made the terrible mistake of telling me that she's okay with me getting one every time we go. Joke's on her.
Do you have them nearby?
Yeah. Here.
You don't have to.
No. I will.
All right.
One sec. So this is my newest one. Let's see. This is the what is it? Power and something is the style, but it's essentially the Sith style.
All right. What color did you go for? Oh, you went for red.
Yeah. So, pretty sweet.
Nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And then I'll show my first one. I almost got this last time we went. I almost got one of the legendary sabers. I think I was gonna probably get Obi-Wan's. Excuse the noise. I was probably gonna go with Obi-Wan's, but they're out.
Oh.
So I built another one. But anyways, this is my first saber that I made. And this is the Peace and Justice.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Which color did you pick for that one?
So originally green, but I have the white crystal in it right now.
Oh, really? Looks
And
cool.
maybe you can tell a little bit. It almost has a bluish or a purplish hue.
It looks a little purple.
It has probably. Can you hear the noise a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I should have turned off the music. Maybe it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah.
But it has a really awesome sound to it.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, it's cool. All of the sabers have their own different like hums and sounds.
Yeah. If I ever get down there, I'll have to make one.
Totally,
Alright.
dude.
Yeah. Well, I think I have to actually.
Yeah, I think we'll
Get
end the
going.
stream. I think we'll end the stream there. I'll probably show my finished build later on.
Yeah.
Maybe next week. But yeah,
should
it
do
was
it.
fun, Brent.
Yeah, it was.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks for being on. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll grab a couple more comments. If you got to go, Brent, that's cool. I'll grab a
Right.
couple more comments, then I'll end the stream. So
Yeah.
I'll catch you later, bro.
Yeah, see you later.
Have a good one. We really appreciate Brent being on. That was fun. I'm glad that there were quite a bit of Lego fans out there. You guys seem to enjoy the episode, so that was cool. I'll get a couple more comments. If you guys have any more, I don't know, any random questions about entertainment, throw those out there, about Star Wars, Marvel, whatever. You can throw those out there. Spend a few more minutes here, and then we will end the stream. Okay, let's see. Jake says, just do story modes and see how everyone approaches the game would be cool. Yeah, so this is talking about when we inevitably stream the Lego Star Wars video game. Yeah, that would be cool. See how everyone approaches it, kind of see what everyone's most excited about, like what episode are you going to go to, or if you're going to immediately just like if it's possible and you can immediately just start exploring different planets. That'd be really cool to see. But yeah, to have multiple screens going, that'd be awesome. Most likely, I guess, unless you are planning to play the game on PC, then you're probably going to need a capture card like me for your console in order to share your game. So I guess for any of my friends out there watching, listening, that want to stream Lego Star Wars with me in March, you know, if you have the means either on PC or you need a capture card to share your screen, that'd be cool. That'd be cool to have those multiple screens going and play the game together. Chris says that's pretty awesome. I think he's talking about the lightsaber. Luke's green lightsaber has always been nostalgic overdose for me. Yeah, I mean, why is that? Why is that? It's definitely. I think it's true for all Star Wars fans, but um, it's interesting because I think it's like that for everybody, even if green isn't your favorite color. It just it's always been really awesome. Maybe part of it is because I think the majority of Jedi have blue. I mean, blue and green, but um, actually, well, you know what? I think I do know why it is. It's because we'd only seen blue until Return of the Jedi. We'd only seen blue and red. So that's probably why. It was the first time that we got to see another color, and also we knew that he made it. And if you haven't seen that deleted scene from Return of the Jedi where he's in the cave and he builds his lightsaber, you can check that out. It's probably on YouTube, I believe. Jake says, good job from the boys today. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been fun. Sorry I didn't finish my build today, but you know, I'm trying to stay locked into all the comments, and we had a bunch of comments today, and I'm a little bit surprised because it was, you know, at a different time, and I wasn't really sure how people would really take to us doing a Lego episode, because I know it doesn't interest everybody, but I think it's cool. I'm still kind of putting together my new studio. It's really coming together. It's almost done, but that's kind of like this last thing that I'm doing is setting up my Lego sets for display. And you know what? I might, before I close out, I might just show you guys the pictures of my display one more time. And so this is kind of like one side of the studio, but this is below the TV. So these are kind of where I'm putting my Lego displays. And I'll just go through the pictures real quick, but this is kind of like your episode 3, and then episode 4 is in the background. We've got Luke and Obi-Wan in the background when he gives him the saber, and then you've got your Clone Wars stuff up front. And then I showed this at the beginning of the episode, but maybe you guys didn't see it. If you're just tuning in, this is from the Force Unleashed video game. It's probably my favorite set, with Starkiller and Darth Vader, and Vader's all like beaten up. And that's the Rogue Shadow, and definitely one of my favorite ships. It's pretty sweet. And yeah, these are two of my favorite minifigures. I think they're really cool. And then that's the new tank from Mandalorian. And this is my new walker. And then I added in my snow speeder. That's the original snow speeder. Like the very first one that they made for Lego. And then a couple of Batman sets. And that's a custom Dark Knight bike that I built. Those are the 3 figures. These are all my Batman characters. I actually have more too. I'll have to put some more stuff together, maybe for the next episode. But yeah, as I'm finishing up, like putting together the studio, it's like one side is like games and like Lego displays and books and stuff, and then the other side is my music stuff. And yeah, it's coming together really nicely. I'm really liking it. Jake says, dope, bro. Thanks, man. Lulu says, that's awesome. Love your collection. Thanks so much. Jake says, hope you're doing good, Lulu. Nice, guys. Well, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun doing this episode. Went for almost 2 hours. Wow. I think I'm ready to go grab something to eat. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Hope you have a great weekend. What do we have coming up for the podcast? Let's see. One last time, if you haven't seen it, last Friday's trivia episode, Jake Hedge actually helped. He was the co-host, and both of us made those questions and hosted the trivia night, and it was a lot of fun. We had some awesome competitors. There were some easy questions and there's some difficult questions, and people really showed their knowledge of different pop culture entertainment. And yeah, go check it out, guys, if you haven't already. Leave a like on those episodes. It was a lot of fun. Our trivia night episodes, to my surprise, they've become some of our most popular episodes, and everyone seems to really enjoy them. And this last week, we actually introduced the virtual wheel of categories, and that was awesome. And I'm really happy that we were able to add that in. And then again, all of the Book of Boba Fett reviews are out now, so you can check those out. Oh, and I'm late to this, but I finally put together. A while back, I did a Hawkeye review. I finally reviewed the entire series. I did it on the Stereo app, but I also pre-taped a video of me doing it as well. So I put that all together, and I'm finally going to put that out for those of you who would like to listen to a Hawkeye breakdown. It ended up being my favorite Marvel TV show, to my surprise. So that will be out on the channel this weekend. You'll be able to check that out. And then last thing is, I don't think we have any shows to review really, but most likely myself and Jake or Ethan next week we'll talk entertainment on Wednesdays. We'll keep going with our Wednesdays live show where we talk, popular entertainment going on, mostly nerdy stuff. And let me know in the comments too. Last thing, if you guys can help out with this, let me know if you would like to see more of these Lego episodes. If there's anything that you would like to see as far as reviews go for the channel, especially during this time. We might have a few weeks until we get to like the Moon Knight series, and then I'll also be doing a Batman review probably with Jake. But yeah, let me know if there's any other things that you want us to go over and to talk about here on the channel in the next couple of weeks. If there's anything that you think might be cool, and again, if you want to see more of these Lego builds, if you want to see more episodes of me not being able to finish my Lego build, but no, it's been a lot of fun. So Jake says, have a good one. See ya. And yes, more Lego. Awesome, guys. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend. We will catch you later here on the Starfighter Podcast.